Sisters, it is so much of a treat to bring this next guest to you. I am so excited to bring Dr. Carrie Mitchell Brown to the stage. She is an author, an educator, and a voice for our community. And tonight we are so proud to lift up your latest work. We know that you have always poured into Black women and into revolutionary leadership. That is just who you are. And the title of your new book, Revolutionary Leadership, a Power Playbook for Black women. Sis, y'all know what this is all about. Sis, support this book. We're going to drop this book. We're going to put this book out there, and we want you to tap into this book. Dr. Brown, welcome. You're not a stranger here. Welcome back to Win with Black Women. It is always a pleasure to have you.
It is always a pleasure to be here. We set with some heavy truths tonight, and we needed to. As a mom of four, it just tugs at my heart. What we hold for our families, our children, and our community. But before I say anything else, I want to thank you, Joteka, and I want to thank every woman who has built and sustained not a call, but this infrastructure of Win with Black women. And to be counted as a part of this tonight means more than I can say. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, thank you, sister. This platform, it belongs to all of us.
Yes.
I want to first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
I believe it's always, to me, Win with Black women for me is always very spiritual, and everything is always divine. Like when we build the agenda, and there's an amazing team. Shout out to all of the sisters that help to lead and build and carry Win with Black women. But when we build these calls, it's almost divine. When we look back at the finish, it's like, wow, all of it flows together.
Yes.
And I don't believe for any second that your book and the title of your book and the purpose of your book, it wasn't divine that we're discussing your book, Revolutionary Leadership, a Power Playbook for Black women. I mean, we started off this call tonight hearing the words of our sister Cook talking and echoing that we build anyway as Black women when she was talking about Simone Sanders' powerful words. We heard from Attorney General, our Assistant Attorney General Kristen Clark, break down the courts, and she talked about and evoked. I think it was just powerful to have her having everything that she has done, but she talked about Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, revolutionary leadership. And then we just saw Attorney Cluse and Sister Rachel Norlander, the revolutionary leadership that they are leading, advocating for these cases. Could you talk to us about the inspiration behind writing this book, and particularly in this moment in time?
Absolutely. So let me start with something that I believe about every woman on this call, that you know a revolutionary path maker when you see her. She is a Black woman who creates a route when none exists, like all of the women that you were before me today. We don't just work in broken systems. We build new ways through it. We have been doing that since we got here because we've never had a choice. And let me say it plainly. I'm sitting in a room full of them right now. And I spent 20 years proving it, not just studying it, practicing it inside of organizations the entire time. And here's why. About 23 years ago, I was recruited into a division of 200. I showed up with my MBA, and of the whole leadership team, only two of us had one, both Black women. The most credentialed people in that leadership were the two of us, and we had the least power in the room. Below us, there were so many more brilliant Black women, but none in leadership at all. And that's when I knew, that's when it was crystal clear to me that the story we had been told was a lie, a lie. And it was never about qualifications. And we talk about that here all the time. It's never about qualifications. We had those. It was about the systems that were built to see us. And so I got to work 20 years studying it, two studies, more than 600 of us. and doing the work inside of organizations because I was tired. And I know we are all tired of knowing our power and not having the receipts to prove it.
That's deeply powerful. And I think that is the story of so many Black women. I'm sure many
Absolutely.
sisters, it could tell the same story in the chat. When you wrote this book, as you were writing it, what were you thinking? Like, this is what I want the reader to walk away with. What was if there was three things that a sister or anybody who is reading this book, when they walk away from this book, what do you want them to walk away with?
I want them to walk away with one, a Power Playbook for us, right? A redesigned manual for organizations, and more importantly, a record of leadership we have always practiced. It names the patterns most advice ignores. But I want to be honest with you, the book is not the destination. It's really a proof of concept for something bigger that's perfect for this room.
I love that. A proof of concept for something that is bigger.
Yes.
I
And
love that.
so
I
this
love
book
that.
is not the destination, the book is the door. And what
Mm,
I am building is an instrument, a way to measure how we actually lead. Not the way that they think we lead, but how we actually do it. Because here's what happens to us: we walk into rooms that were built with a ruler that was never made to measure us.
mm,
And when we don't fit the ruler, they never question the ruler, they question us. And I'm like so many of you are done with that. So I'm building the tool that measures what we actually bring: care as competency, community as infrastructure, collective power, the way that we have always led, finally giving it a number that institutions cannot argue with. And the data over the last 15 years already backs us up. My research, the way that we build relationships, the way that we align our work with our lives, and the communities we hold on to, and the communities that hold on to us. Those are among the strongest predictors of how successful we actually feel. It's not the org charts, it's not the title, it's not the money, it's us.
mm,
So I'm excited about it, but picture this with me. A Black woman walks into a company, and instead of being handed a mold that was never built for her, there is an instrument that shows the organization how to see her leadership clearly and hold them accountable to it. Like, that's the transformation. That's the transformation that's seated in this book. And we stop asking to be seen. We build things that make them to see us. And so, again, the book is the door. This is what walks through it.
wow, man, this is so powerful. Dr. Brown, thank you. Before you go, how can sisters find you, follow you, and where and how can sisters get their hands on a copy of this book tonight? I know
Yes,
we're gonna put it in the chat.
yes, we're
It's
going to
a
put in
little
the
bit of a
chat.
heat question because the answer is on
So,
the answer is in the chat, but I
yes,
want you to
it's in the
say it out
chat,
loud.
but I'm going to ask two things, and I'm not going to be shy about either one. The first, obviously, buy the book. I mean it plainly. It publishes August the 4th. The link is in the chat. Every pre order tells a publisher that this book has a room waiting for it. Every copy is a door opening, so buy it. And buy one for a sister who needs it. And the bigger ask is the only one that this group of women can answer. I told you the book was a door, but I cannot walk through it by myself. I'm taking this work into organizations and institutions across this country, the ones that have always held power and the ones that we're building and sustaining ourselves. And those are the rooms that this book belongs in. And I'll never find them all on my own. So you know them, you're in them. Some of you have built them. So the second link is the chat, is I'm calling it Open the Room. Tell me your name, your email, one room that this work belongs in, and how you might help open that door. That's it. That's how you help me build. And because your time and your doors are worth something, everyone who fills it out reads the first chapter before this book reaches the world on August the 4th. My thank you for building this with me. And you can find me at Revolutionary Lead on Instagram and Threads, at Revolutionary Lead on LinkedIn, Dr. Carrie Mitchell Brown. And I'm going to stay in this with you. We were never behind. We were never the problem. We were the blueprint the whole time. And tonight I am sitting in a room full of the proof. So let's go build the rest of this together. Everything's in the chat.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
thank you, thank you
I
so much.
love it. I love it. Thank you, Dr. Carrie Mitchell Brown. Sisters, follow her, pre-order this book, and open a door. If there is a room or a space where you can open a door, Dr. Brown has said, fill out that form, give her your name, your information, and she's gonna send you chapter 1 of the book, and you get to read chapter 1 before anybody else gets to see it. We love it when we get Win with Black Women exclusives here,
That
Dr.
is an
Brown. Thank
exclusive.
you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so
Welcome.
much, sisters. Revolutionary Leadership, a Power Playbook for Black